I tell you what, Man City will be happy with that result. 2-2, it ends in Paris. 2 away goals, 2 crucial away goals potentially for the blue side of Manchester. An up and down game, man. My eyes were glued to the screen. I'm sure yours were as well. An up and down game for the man, soon to be statue in Paris, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So things were off to a rocky start for Manchester City. I thought, by the way, I'm going to go out and say that they played pretty well at times and they look a rejuvenated team with that certain ginger wizard back on the wing for them. But they had a penalty claim. Matuidi turned away, and then I feel a very softer call, but still could be argued a penalty kick given to them. David Luiz fouled inside the box, and it was up to that man, the big Swede, Zlatan. But Joe Hart, proven he is a force to be reckoned with from 12 yards away. Once again, a remarkable piece of flexibility that you can see as he pals his way to his right and is able to get a low, strong hand to it, turning it away. And that would kind of set the tone for PSG. I think from that moment forward, they looked a little bit shaky against Manchester City at times. Man City, despite the clear error, which I'll get to, Fernando and Fernandinho, I thought played pretty well in the middle of the park. The evolution, as we've seen from them, at times they're bypassed in the middle of the park. At times they're rash in their tackles, but at times when they hold that kind of composed sense in the middle of the park and slow the game down, they're not bad at all. And I thought that with Kevin DeBruyne back on the team, everyone moved a lot more fluid. David Silva wanted the ball more. He was able to play 1-2s with Kevin De Bruyne as he started wide right, constantly giving PSG problems. And he was the man that broke the deadlock as he got the ball on his favoured right foot inside the PSG box, and he drilled that low shot by the goalkeeper into the back of the net. Manchester City then, at that point, if they skate towards half, they're coming away with what could be a crucial win, because I think they could have potentially held PSG as they seemed to run out of ideas, but they were just gifted an equaliser. Now, there's a big debate online about this. There's a big debate on Twitter. Who is in the wrong here? It's of course Fernando, right? I don't care what you are telling me about whether Joe Hart should have launched it. He shouldn't have given that pass. He had plenty of time before that pass even made its way to him to adjust his body. Turn your body away from Zlatan so that you give yourself the option to the right. Yes, you might be under pressure, but you spend billions of dollars, pounds, whatever currency it is, it's still a lot of money, on these quality players. A Brazilian player who can't take the ball to feet. His first touch is atrocious, by the way. I don't care what you're saying about whether Hart gave him it too close to his body or whatever. Stop making excuses for him. He had a good game. Trust me, and he did be able to pick himself back up after that. But that's all on him. He asked for the ball at the edge of the box. Why else would he be at the edge of the box? It's to ask for the ball. Otherwise, he's going to tuck in the middle of the park for a long ball up. But that's not what Manchester City are trying to do. Trying to keep it on the carpet. If he wants the ball, he has to deal with it. Joe Hart, you people are saying, oh, he should have just made a better decision to push the ball forward. That's not the way Manchester City play. Why alter your game plan just because you scored? You're playing well. Keep the ball on the deck. Keep playing the way you have been playing in that game. And if your players hold themselves accountable and are of that higher standard, then errors like this shouldn't be considered. Yes, that's one situation where it was the most unfortunate sequence of events. Zlatan closes the ball down and it deflects into the back of the net. But if you don't have the confidence to take the ball and have a good first touch, then don't ask for the ball at the edge of the box. That's it. Put down your gavel. Maxwell's right in this situation. Anyway, moving forward. PSG then used this to kind of spring themselves to life. Zlatan, again, involved in play. And again, questionable decision from the referee. Rabiot was the man who put the ball into the back of the net to put PSG 2-1 up. But it's offside. I know that there's this sort of confusion about the rule, who's involved, stage 1, stage 2, whatever stage you're fucking at. He's involved in the play. He makes an effort for the ball. He's stopping Manchester City's player from potentially getting a shot, potentially giving himself a chance, to block the incoming shot. The linesman doesn't see it. The goal's not ruled offside, and therefore PSG go 2-1 up. Manchester City showing this sense of character that they've been lacking all season. Stick to their game plan, move the ball around well, and it's Fernandinho who gets them back into the game and equals the scoreline at 2-2. I think PSG from that moment on realised that they had to push further forward. They had to try and get another goal to give themselves some sort of advantage, because going back to Manchester, 2 away goals is going to be a tough task for them, but if anyone can do it, it definitely is PSG. Definitely surprised that Manchester City were able to stay true with the French champions who have been so dominant and obviously discarded Chelsea with ease in my point of view. But Manchester City showing that they are taking this competition very seriously. And I will say it again, they look like a different team with Kevin DeBruyne there. He really is a remarkable talent and does take this team to the next level. And a quick throwaway point, criticised Spanish football yesterday for diving, rolling around, all that ridiculousness. Otamendi, when next time you go back from one of your stupid haircuts, let's see if they can reattach your balls to your body, because flopping like that for a minor touch on your heel, it frustrates me. You can tell it frustrated me yesterday, it's frustrating me today. But I want to know what you guys think of the game overall. Hit us in the comment section below, on Twitter at Francis_Maxwell, Instagram Francis Maxwell Host, and come back to TYT Sports on all platforms. Cheers.